Hey peeps, AdmireFS right here. Welcome back to my channel. So this week we are gonna do our normal weekly market forecast, where we can take maximum opportunities and entries and exits of trades for the week of the 19th to the 23rd of February. So without further ado, let's dive into the business of the day. So first of all, we are gonna start with our fundamentals. We are going to know is very necessary and importance that we know the the macroeconomic news and the fundamentals we should be expecting for the week. So looking here on my forex factory, you see that we have the red folders. Okay, all the red folders here are actually the pace, most or few of the pace, which are basically the pace that we love trading. That we have the fundamentals. Okay, high impact news that we are expecting. Okay, for US, for the dollar on Wednesday 8 p.m. Okay, we are expecting FOMC. Okay, FOMC meetings, which that's a very high impact news. We have some high impact news on the euro, the German flash sales PMI, German flash sales and manufacturing PMI, and GDP. We have the flash PMI. For USD, we have unemployment claims, flash manufacturers PMI. So these are actually the fundamentals we should be looking forward to. Okay, these are when the markets are basically going to give us most of the big moves on the market. So if you like trading fundamentals or taking opportunities of trades like this, and this is actually for you. Okay, so let's head over to our chart. Okay, so we are gonna start up with gold. Okay, we're gonna start up with gold. So for gold, gold has been giving us some nice movement in the market. Okay, we had actually for last week we actually predicted gold to go to either the upside or the downside. Okay, due to the range that we were having gold. That's why you can see this arrow here and this arrow down here. Okay, but mostly we were actually favoring the downside. Okay, all we just said was to allow price to allow price to clear either of these highs. Okay, and do what I retest. Okay, so that's what we actually had inside here. Price thereafter did what? Price flash all the way to the downside and retested this zone inside here. Okay, this which we actually analyzed with my mentees during our weekly market review. Okay, with my mentees, so we had a very nice setup there for our mentees that took opportunities of that trade. But basically the big move actually happened during I think CPI. Okay, so before then we had analyzed the market with my mentees. If this price could break out like so, retest here and continue to the downside. Before then we had analyzed the market with my mentees. So for this week, okay, for this week, let's go to the daily time frame to see what the daily time frame has for us. For this week on gold, what we will be looking out for gold are two levels and not really different from what we had last time. So I'll mark out this area, and if you look deep inside here, you see gold is running from a trend line all the way to the downside. Okay, so I would love gold to come into this area. Okay, I would love gold to come into this area and push all the way to the downside. Okay, either gold comes into this area, or we could have some 4 hour or daily engulfing candle closing from this zone right here. Okay, we can have either a 4 hour or a daily engulfing zone, daily bearish engulfing zone, or a 4 hour bearish engulfing zone from this area. Okay, so either of these two areas are the areas in which we are looking out for gold sales all the way to the downside for the meantime. Okay, so that's it for gold. Up next is DXY. Okay, actually for DXY, you guys saw how we were able to predict DXY into precision for last week. Okay, we spoke about price coming into this area and a bullish continuation to the upside, and basically is what we are having happening now on the new on the new week. So if you think you're doubting, and for DXY is priced to come into this zone of the 100 103, okay, the 103 area, and the push continuations to the upside. Guys, you can see how we're able to predict price into precision. For last week on the DXY, we had actually analyzed price to come into this area, although price was slightly shy away of that area, okay, that zone, and we had our bullish continuations and the reversals to the downside. So for DXY for this week, okay, we are going to look for the next best level to take DXY bullish continuations. We will still be bullish on DXY until DXY gives us something otherwise, okay. So let's go back to our 4-hour time frame, okay, a 4-hour time frame. So what I'll actually do is I'll expand this zone, okay. I'll have to expand this zone. So we'll be looking forward for DXY to give us something like a double bottom, okay, something like a double bottom here, all right, which is a W pattern, a double bottom here before a bullish continuation to the upside. So we're looking for DXY to come into this area and a bullish continuation to the upside, at least to this zone, okay, which is the previous zone that we were targeting, okay. So first thing first, okay, these highs, okay, let's look out for price to continue to the upside. But if price clears this low, okay, if price clears this low, then we should be looking out for a bullish continuations from this support down here, okay. If price clears this low, we should be looking out for sales, but I don't really see that happening this week. If it actually happens, then we would be having more of sales, okay. If price clears this low, it's also wise we do this, okay. Then we can take advantage of the break and retest of that zone, to the 103 area, okay. Then we can now look for our bullish continuations from this zone then to the upside, okay. So that's what you'll be looking out for on DXY, okay, for DXY, okay. So up next is EURUSD. For EURUSD, we had a very nice we have been on I think like 6 weeks or 5 weeks winning streak. 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 5 weeks winning streak on EURUSD. And our signals, we actually sent out this trade into to our VIP channel, okay. So if you're not on a VIP channel, please do well to click on the link on the description below to join our free telegram community. So if you're not there, link on the description to join our free telegram community. There we post free signals just like the one you guys saw, okay, which I'm going to attach somewhere around in this video, the before and the after of the video, okay. So last week we actually predicted price to come into this zone, okay, this area, and a bearish continuation to at least first level target was this zone, which was at 1.07245 area. Then next level target for ourselves was, but price did not come to this area. So if you think we are capping and you did not see how how we predicted price last week, so this is the video. For this week, we'll be looking out for price to retest this zone. Let me extend this a little bit, okay. We'll be looking out for price to retest this zone and push all the way to the downside, so just like before, but I'm going to shift this a little bit. Price, we are going to look for our first level target, which is this blue area, which is at 1.07245 area, okay. First level target should be at 1.025 area. Price to sell all the way to the downside. And okay, welcome back. I hope you guys saw how we were able to predict EURUSD price into precision for last week, okay. So we had the sales and price. We use our trading strategy and entry confirmations, which we also sent our signals for free on our free telegram community. So if you're not on our free telegram community, please click on the link on the description below. And if you are still watching this video to this moment and you like this kind of content, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, do what to share to your family and friends, and drop a comment on the comment section. All right, so to continue, we for EURUSD, what are we looking out for this week, okay. If you look up here, you see EURUSD, we have a descending trend line, first touch, second touch, and we are actually expecting a third touch on this area. So easy busy, we'll be looking for price to come into this zone and a bearish continuations all the way to this support area. So what I'm going to do now is I'll adjust this level. Okay, I'll adjust this level here. Okay, so we're looking for gold, so sorry, for euro USD to sell into the 1.6972 area. Okay, we should be looking for either daily bearish engulfing candle or a 4-hour bearish engulfing candle out of this area and a continuation. But if this area fails, mind you, this area is still very much valid. Okay, the gray zone we have above here. Okay, because price could still do its thing and come to this gray zone and push continuations to the downside. Okay, so that's my take for euro USD. Up next is GDP USD. For GDP USD, last week we also predicted price bearishness. You can see the arrow here, which we predicted price to come inside, but price was actually ranging, and we took a little loss because we actually had a trade that we had put here, okay, at this area, and a stop loss was right here. Okay, a stop loss were right there, and we were targeting these lows. Okay, we were targeting this low. So price before CPI, price took us out, and when CPI came, CPI actually helped price to push all the way to the downside. Okay, but our analysis was quite correct for bearishness on GDP USD, and the same zones, the first zone and the second zone, which we actually looked out for price reversals, were still very much valid. So watch how it actually happened. What you'll be looking out for, price has already retested the area in which we were looking out for last week. So now we are looking out for a very nice push to the downside. Hopefully CPI is going to make that possible for us. So let's look at our first level. Our first level should be the support area. Okay, you could target the support area first. Let me bring a line and place it there. You could target the support area first for price to get there before we look for the next level. Okay, so you'll be bearish on GDP USD. Okay, welcome back. I hope you saw how we were able to predict GDP USD into precision. So now for this week, the levels that we're looking out for, nothing really different. Okay, price is actually close to this trend line. Okay, so is either price sells from here and we look out for 100% retracement level, which is our 1.2528 area. Okay, if price fails to react from here, we should be looking at price to come into this next zone, this next resistance zone, okay, of the 1.22651 area, and a sell continuations to our 100% retracement level. Okay, so that's it for GDP USD. Up next is USDJPY. For USDJPY, we have been also on a 4 to 5 week winning streak. I think 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see how we are able to have the best of sniper entries of USDJPY, most of them which we also took advantage with our mentees and our community. Okay, so if you wish to join our free Telegram community, link on the description below, and if you also watch our previous videos, you see how well we have been predicting this for the past 5 weeks into precision. The videos are there way back, and we had this call. Okay, we had this call for bullishness for last week into precision, and the second one that we had for the previous week, also same thing happened. Also same thing happened on this area. So if you did not see how price played out, here is how it played out. Continuations. Okay, so we have this level being marked out for weeks now, so we'll still be using that level as an area of interest. Okay, our AOI. Okay, our area of interest. So we're waiting for price to come bounce into this area and a push continuation to the upside. Let's see if there's any other thing here on the lower time frame that could stop price from pushing to the upside. Okay, here on the lower time frame, we can also target, for our first level take profits, you can also target this level right here, which is the 150 level, before we could even target a 1.15 area. So these are very nice swing trades you guys can take. Why? Hope you guys are able to see how we predicted USDJPY into precision. Okay, so nothing really different. So for this week, we'll be looking out for the next level in which USDJPY is going to, we are going to take advantage from. Okay, so I'll mark out my levels. Okay, so I'll move this from here. I'll move this from here. I use the same arrow. So price has already reacted off our zone. So is it what we'll be looking out for price to do right now is price to give us a chart pattern more like a W. Okay, a W, like a double bottom here, then a bullish continuation to the upside. So I'll bring my arrow like so and place it on the 150 area. Okay, price will come into the 150 area and continue to the upside. Okay, so what I'm also gonna do is to adjust this area a little bit. Yeah, so price should come into the 150 area and come all the way to these highs, okay, which is a 100% retracement level. So that's it for USDJPY. Last but not the least, AUDUSD. For AUDUSD, you guys also saw how we predicted this price into precision. We had a very nice sniper entry, sniper exit. You saw we also marked out this level all the way looking left. We marked out this level, and we have been looking for more bearish continuations for AUDUSD. So if you did not watch our last week's video and you think we are capping, here is how it actually played out. Sell from here. Okay, so we'll be looking for price to give us some sort of reaction. Maybe CPI will help us do that, and price to push all the way to the downside. Let's see the next level target for take profit. Okay, we could target this area, this support area, which is our zero, which is the blue line there, which is our 0.4436 area first, our 0.436 area first. Then we Okay, welcome back. I hope you saw how we were able to analyze AUDUSD into precision, same levels which we marked out. Just like that's why they call me the prophetic analyst, guys, because this is still the same area, the same blue area in which we predicted price to come in, probably reverse or continue. Okay, that is why it's very necessary to know your areas or your levels for entry and exit. Okay, it's one thing to know where to place trades, is another thing to know when to leave the market. Okay, I did not just go for my 100% retracement level here, okay, at this support here, because it won't give me my 1:2, at least my minimum 1:2. Okay, so I had to go for far away looking left. Okay, I had to look left and saw that there was a strong support here, okay, on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame, which price could, anything could happen at that area. So on the open of CPI, when CPI 2 came, and CPI also helped push the price all the way to the downside, and immediately price got to that area, price started reversing to the upside. Okay, so that's the essence for having a strategy and trading the way that we trade. Okay, so for this week we are looking for price to do this. Okay, price to come into this zone, which is already there, and push to the same area, the same level which we were looking for, which is the 0.645 area, or price to come all the way to these highs, which is the next strong resistance level. Okay, which is the 0.66089 area. Okay, so these are the two scenarios for us for AUDUSD for this week. Okay, if you guys like this kind of content, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you could be notified when we drop new forex educational content like this. Also follow me on Twitter at admire_fx, and you can also share content across all your social media platforms. And that's it for this week, guys. Do well to keep trusting the process, and see you guys on the other side. Ciao.